All right, welcome back to another episode from the Storm King's Thunder module, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, our Monday night crew. This is the 6, in fact, as they call themselves at the moment. As you recall, we're still about a day away from Calling Horns, the next town on their trip on the road east. But during the evening, and I believe it was during Tigre's watch, I think is when it happened.
Yeah.
We had an unfortunate attack transpire, which we're in the middle of. I'll move the players back over to the map. It sounds like we might be out a player tonight, and we got one late, but we're just going to forge on, and, you know, they're not here to make their death saves. That's really bad for them. So we'll let the map load up for a second here, and then we will bring you guys in so you can see it. There it goes. All right, and we were at the top of the round. We're going to move that over, zoom into the action a little bit. Let's see, what else do we got to do here? Okay, so yeah, just catching up.
Late?
Colonel.
All
right. It sounds like Tigre's out for tonight. Okay.
Just real quick question. Spells on my sheet up to date?
I've used Inspiration.
No big spells from you. You've been too far away from the fight so far.
And I think you've used
I just
your
didn't
bow.
reset. All right, perfect. I didn't reset after our last fight, so I just want to make sure to take the spells that are used up on there. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I've only used one bonus action Inspiration thus far.
Great. Thank you.
But you will go ahead, starting out right from the top, we'll go ahead and have you roll a perception check to start us off at the top of the round. For those of you that may have missed it last week, they were camped next to the side of the road. Oh, good. So you can, let's make sure you can see.
Although, once again, I'd like to say stupid dice roller.
Yeah, you do see the giant up there now on the map, right? Up above you.
No.
I'm talking to Ardreth.
Yes, just barely.
Okay, good. So your perception picks that up, which the battle had been raging and most had missed seeing which way it was coming in from. But you have clearly caught sight of it pushing through the trees. You watched a rock in the last round fly out and knock your ranger off her feet. Probably technically, she's probably like here now. It hit her so hard. And then she has not moved, appears to be unconscious at the moment. There's a battle of trolls raging at the other end of the wagon. You had moved up to kind of gain some cover along the wagon because you guys were fighting orcs that were in the south, but they are dead at this point. Finn has just charged in, moving in on the troll, but a troll went down and then got back up. And as you guys recall, you fought trolls before. They do have an ability to regenerate hit points. And then we have a giant that's joining the fray. You see that it is a female giant. And I think that catches us up. The only thing I was wondering about, I know we said last week, and I know Ian brought it up too, about the orcs yelling. But I'm trying to remember if what they yelled was while people were sleeping, or if that's when people had actually gotten up.
I believe it was after, because a lot of us had to go through, do we know Orcish? And Ardreth does indeed know said Orcish.
Yeah, so I think, Ardreth, what you picked up, and nobody else understood. Maybe I'll put it in. Let me type it in. Because I think that'll make the most sense. Give me just a sec.
Clang, crash, smash, schwunk,
All
schwunk.
right, there we go. Got it in. Hard to type all that. Okay. And other than that, you were at the top of the round, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. The battle is raging. The horses have headed, as soon as the trolls came crashing in from the west, the horses broke their line. They were kind of tied to the side of the wagon, and they tore off running actually back towards the west to get away from the trolls. So the horses have nearly left your vision at this point. Probably by this round they would have not even be in vision.
Okay.
And you see a battle raging below you.
The trolls are dead or not dead? Sorry.
No, one looks not even wounded, hardly. Another one has one leg, scrapes and cuts all over him, bleeding, looks very bad, but has stood back up after being what looked like a fatal blow, but then he stood back up.
Okay.
I blew that thing up.
With fire blow up, right?
Radiant magic,
Radiant.
not fire.
All right. So one question, real quick, gaming question, then I will go ahead and make my move. Can you split move, like use portion of my 35, do my action, and then use the rest?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So first, I will put Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
Yep. And then I will go. 5, 10, 15, 20 to here, and cast Thunder Wave at the giant with a spell with a level 4. So it should be 2, 3, 4. It should be 5 die 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Get you charging a giant.
What else are you gonna do, right? It's coming.
But it is a save of some sort, once again.
No,
Con
it's not a
save.
save of some sort. Oh, good. Phew. I thought you said you already rolled the save.
Nope, I'm just looking it up. So let me grab that. Nope, only rolled a 9, so
Nice.
make
So
that
it will
save.
go back 10 feet besides this much damage. So 25 damage, and it's blown back 10 feet.
Does it talk about anything when it's much bigger than you?
All it says is on a success, it just says creature. So on a failed save, a creature takes 2 die 8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. And then later it says you add 1 die 8 for each slot level above first.
I think we'll let that happen then. So that would be there.
All right, and then I'll use my last 15 to go 5, 10, 15. So my turn should end there.
All right.
I may charge the giant, but I'm not staying close to it.
And then so throughout the night, it's a large audible crash, thunderous boom.
Right. How much does that
rings
put the
throughout
tree
night.
between me and the giant? Sorry. My goal is to get as much of that damn tree stump between me and that giant's rocks.
You would get at least partial coverage. I wouldn't think you get
Okay.
much more than that unless you were in the middle of the tree. Like if you were near the center, then you might get a little more cover. Like you were going to stand right behind the trunk.
Gotcha.
Right now, you're just trying to get out of line of sight, but it's going to be able to move and throw.
Okay. Does Mask of the Wild help at all in that situation? Lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, snow, mist, and other natural phenomena.
I would think if you were in these bushes, these are bushes up here.
Oh yeah. I
This
don't
is
wanna be
more
that
like a big
close.
tree, so this
All
is
right.
more like a giant. You
I'll
know,
attempt to use as much of that tree as I can.
yeah, we'll give you
Okay.
+2 to your AC.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got the symbol on you. Damage is done. So the thunder wave lashes out, and actually it shakes these trees and bushes, probably flat. Most of these bushes here, the trees still stand. Rattle, leaves come falling down, and then we move to. Oh,
I'm sorry,
sure.
Lucia. One more question for you, real quick. I'm gaming it. Did I suffer hit points in that last week's session?
I believe you did get hit.
Okay. Because my spells weren't reset. I just wanted to make sure that my hit points were at the right place. But thank you.
Yeah, I think there was some javelin throwing going on
Okay.
earlier.
It looks like I took some damage, so I just wanted to make sure on that. Thank you.
Yep. And then that moves us over to Graybeard. You're up.
And I was muted. All right.
Surrounded by trolls.
Yeah, so this troll was knocked down, but then stood
Then
back
stood
up.
up. Yeah. Oh, and he has a hunter's mark on him, but I believe that is no longer the case.
All right, I guess I will. Chop him a lot with an axe, with a great axe of chopping.
We love great axes.
22 hit.
Yeah. Yep, that's his ace. Yeah. That's a hit. 17. So let's see. He goes down again. And with 17. Oh, yeah. Get to roll me an extra d20.
This is how baby trolls are made.
16. You've severed an arm from the troll in that blow that you just struck upon him. So now he is missing a leg, which does seem to move a little bit on the ground, and now an arm has been chopped off and falls to the ground as he also falls.
All right. I interact with object and kick the leg and or arm towards the fire.
You probably wouldn't be able to kick it for more than 5 feet-ish.
Oh, well, then I leave it right where it is with the body.
Yeah, I mean, you could pick it up and throw it type thing, but just
Right.
trying to nudge it, I don't think that's going to...
Okay, so then that one went down again. So then I'm going to use my other 2 attacks on this troll.
Okay.
21.
Yep. For 10.
Ooh, 12. Blah.
You still have bless on you, don't you?
Ooh, yeah. That's a D4, right?
Yes.
Oof. 13 hit a troll?
It does not.
Whoosh. Missed the last one.
Okay.
And I yell out to T. Gray. Could use some fire over, yeah?
Okay. So you were able to fell that one, you put a scratch onto the next one right above you. At this point, you probably you've heard the thunder wave to the north, and you know something's coming from the north at this point. I don't know if you could see it with your vision that far up or not. All right, so that leads us to Ian. I guess that would be a death save. And that would be a fail.
Oh no. Real quick too, I can't cast Bardic Inspiration on myself. Can I pass it on a dead person?
No.
I just read it. I'm actually not able to. So then if I can't cast it on Ian, I would have cast it on Finn. He just has to be within 60 feet.
Okay. We'll put it on him. I didn't know you
All right,
couldn't
thank
cast
you.
it on yourself.
Here's
I didn't
another
either.
question.
I just reread it, and it's to do so. Use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself.
Oh,
So it
nice.
was mine. I just actually took the time to reread it. So
Can those benefits stack?
I believe so because Bardic Inspiration is just a one-time use. I think I don't know about if they were both. They probably would stack anyways. I think if you have 2 clerics and they both cast Bless, I think then it's only just one.
All right.
But this is Bardic Inspiration and
Okay.
in your own
That's
god.
cool. That's a lot of extra dice. So
Okay. Ian, you cough up a little bit of blood. And then we move to Coffee's turn. Who is fighting the troll? Oh, and I don't have his character sheet open, of course. So let's see what he's got here. Where's he at? Let's hope he's got it all filled out. He does have...
vial of acid.
He's got Misty Step. That's nice. Well, he has Firebolt.
We were just asking what his cantrips were.
Firebolt, Lightning Lure, Message, Booming Blade, and Mage Hand.
I vote Firebolt on the corpse.
Yeah, me too. I even called out for it.
Yeah.
In my own dwarven way.
Okay. Yeah, he can cast a Firebolt. Why not? So let's see. Is that on his
And
character
I don't know if
sheet?
it'd make more sense, Dan, if you want to, can you give character control to Ian while she's just making death saves on one character? Let her run Tigray for you?
That all makes good sense right up until somebody dies or goes down, or then it's one of your guys' fault instead of one of my fault. And I'm worried a little bit about metagaming you're running 2 characters at once type thing.
Well, technically the character she'd be running is dead.
Well, in her case, I assume you guys aren't going to just leave her on the ground.
you assume.
Yeah, well, I thought the bard might heal her, but I was wrong in that totally. He went for full damage, so yeah, you've already surprised me. So okay, Firebolt. He says 2d10 for his though. I wonder why. It's only 1d10. I thought. Well, I think he gets advantage. No, he gets disadvantage because it's on the ground prone, unless he's next to it. It's a ranged attack. He actually misses.
Why would he get disadvantaged?
But
Because
what's
if
its armor
something's
class?
prone, it's higher than that. If something's prone on the ground and you're trying to shoot it, you get disadvantage because it has such a low profile of target area. But you get advantage if you try to melee hit it. And the thing on the ground gets disadvantage when it tries to attack. Melee. I don't think it has any negatives for shooting while laying on the ground.
Well, Tigray's got bless on him, so I'll give him the extra 1die4.
But he's also incapacitated.
I know that doesn't make any sense for a giant corpse on the ground. And he's certainly not being blocked.
Well, no.
Yeah, but you got to make a roll. I mean, he could have rolled a 1.
It is. Yeah, it is disadvantage. That's good. But I mean, it doesn't cancel itself. Not that he can hit anyway, but for future reference.
Well,
Incapacitated.
roll the bless bonus on it. See if that gets him over.
It does not.
Oh my god.
It does not. And I mean, it technically can happen. It's just You would think, it's 6 seconds. He's trying to fend off a troll with his swords at the same time as throwing a firebolt at something past Graybeard. So, I mean, narratively, he's trying not to hit Graybeard. He's trying to not get hit by a troll who's swinging wildly at him, and he happens to miss in the fray. Okay, let me move his thing out. So that's a cantrip, so I'm not going to mark anything off there. Other than that, he's not going to disengage. That would give them a free attack. Although if he shifts, they don't get an attack of opportunity, but it puts him in a position to be in melee range. Like within 5-foot range. Okay. So he moved. Bonus action. I don't think he's doing anything. I think that stays there. And I don't know what his bonus actions are, so. Oh, well. Jarrel. Of course. Oh, boy.
Flint and tinder.
So Jarl's gonna hit twice. I'm guessing here. 2 short swords. Oh no, the guy he's attacking is down. So let's just shift him to the other troll.
He's got no fire making capability on him.
No clue. It's a monk. Deflect missiles. Stunning strikes.
Slap his hands together like Miyagi and burn that thing.
No spells.
Firebender.
Yeah.
He's got pixie dust. He looks to you and says, "Should I pixie dust it?"
Sure, he's not an elemental monk of some sort.
We could ask him to use his extraordinary speed to go grab fire from the fire.
25 feet out, 25 feet back.
He's got 40. He's got a short sword. If he wanted to do other cool stuff, he needs to be here. So short sword. I think he gets 2 attacks. 19 is a hit. For 9. And he gets a second short sword, I believe. Does he have 2 attacks?
I think he usually does.
Doesn't ever say that in your character sheet, does it?
I don't know if it does in there, but I remember him doing 2 attacks.
Extra attack. Beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once.
I was going to say, it would be under his monk stuff.
He does have it on his. Ooh, he gets crit.
Oh,
nice.
crit!
Oh,
For
plus.
10.
Oh, nice.
All right, puts 2 big gashes on the troll who screams out in pain and roars in defiance. And so he moved. That's going to be his turn. All right. Let's move to the giant. All right, so charging in to there, 30 feet. And then, we'll throw his rock at Ardreth.
No, no, no.
And let's see. Let's bring that up. And
Come on,
while
cover.
doing that, you see her. She screams at the trolls. What languages do the trolls have? Okay. Does anybody speak giant?
Yes.
Okay, Finn speaks giant. You hear her yell at the trolls, and you hear her yell, "Fools, get me the artifact and stop messing with them." And then she throws her rock at Ardreth, which is this attack.
I'm in denial.
We hear that.
So she rolls an 18.
La 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 la.
And if 18 hits your AC, does 31 bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh, that's a big F-bomb I'm dropping in the background.
Fuck.
Yes, fudge.
All right.
All right.
And what was your AC? Did you
It was
plus 2?
13. The tree would
15?
do. Yeah. I mean, 18.
No. Okay. Just
Nope.
checking. All right. So moved through the rock, yelled, Finn, you are up.
Nod will dash. I will dismount and cast a heal on Ian.
You're going to be doing a lot of that in a little bit here.
Can you show me how you're doing that? Because if you're going by that troll, I get an attack.
Yeah, he's got a dash move, so I'm assuming he's got 100 feet worth of movement. And that one's down, correct?
Correct. I just need to see which way you went there. It'll probably make a difference.
What's that?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
There's something hiding in the blackness that I don't see.
50, 55. 60. So you've used 65 feet then. Okay. Well, it's just important to know how much you've used here to get around him. Okay, so you dash.
It's his whole movement, so he's not doing anything after this.
Okay. And then what are you doing now that you've dashed to Ian?
He dismounts and will cast a spell on her.
Okay.
It's going to be a cure wounds. Getting there.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay.
And dismount is only half of my movement, so technically I could dismount, action, remount.
Okay.
Yay.
So Ian,
Thank you.
Finn is standing over you. There we go. You're laying on the ground and you feel your breath rush back into you. Some of your wounds have healed slightly, some of the bruising, but the rest of your body's still pretty bruised. Okay, so that's movement, action. Anything else?
He'll spend the rest of his movement to remount, and he'll stay there, kind of shielding her until she's up.
Okay. Brings us to the trolls. This troll levers itself back up. But he's missing an arm at this point, so he's not going to get his full attacks. He's only going to get the bite and 1 claw instead of 2 claws.
And a leg.
He's hopping.
The leg is
hopping?
the leg
Fighting
is.
from-
He's trying to stand. He's not having a good time of it. He's not able to move hardly at all from where he is.
Yeah. I blew the leg off, right? You took the arm off?
Yeah.
No, the only one. Yeah, it was Graybeard did that. The leg and the arm.
Oh.
I'm just reading what it does.
He can still crawl, right?
I'm just saying, if he can't get up, he's at disadvantage.
No, he can stand.
Punk. I'll remember that when I have a peg leg.
I bet he's leaning.
But he still has to hop around.
Okay, so
It's only a flesh wound. You're a loony.
Graybeard's the one that keeps hacking into him pretty hard, so he's going to try to go after Graybeard with this. So first the bite. So
Hit.
gets you for 10 piercing as he kind of chomps down on your clavicle. And
Good.
then he kind of pinwheels because he's off balance as you kind of shake loose from him, and it's making him, and he kind of throws his claw out to try to swipe at you as he's nearly falling back over. He can't really move. He's spending all of his time just trying to stay upright.
Yeah.
And he lashes out with a claw for 15 slashing.
Okay.
All right. Troll number 2 is now being surrounded. And he is going to try to bite Coffee. Which Coffee's not here, so I have no idea. I don't think a 15 hits, though. And then he will try to claw Jarrel and Graybeard, so just kind of split his attacks up. So this is for Jarrel. Jarrel rolls a 19. Let's see what Jarl's.
Pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, I think his armor class is only 15. Does that sound right?
But I'm pretty sure he still had a shield left.
This is Jarl, not Coffee.
Oh.
So he gets 12 slashing damage. Okay, so he takes a pretty hard hit, and then the last claw attack goes to Graybeard.
Look out.
He's going to try to get you in your back as your attention is on the other guy.
Mother hugger. Wow. They're rolling like me tonight.
Yeah, but it's only 9 points.
Okay.
9 points of slashing. All right, and then the troll yells back to the giant in a guttural kind of voice, "Who has the artifact?" And who does have the artifact, actually, in their pack?
No comment.
Because she has this rod in her hand, and she's...
Can she tell through the because they're in a bag of holding?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The rod, and the rod kind of point. She says a word. The rod points right at Ardreth, and she says,
anybody
"You
in this
fools!
line, right?
Yeah.
You fools! It's right here." And she points at Ardreth.
Say, did we lose him?
And then, so that was there. I don't think they're going to move. Oh, and then Graybeard, you do notice a claw crawls over to you. It's a severed hand on the ground. It can only move 5 feet to make it to you. It has a disadvantage attack, but it tries to rake across your shin and lower leg area.
Didn't you kick that thing away?
Nope. I did not.
And rolls a 17. Oh, disadvantage? Yeah, 17.
Yeah. That hits.
So you have a gashing wound across your shin for 10 slashing. And actually, didn't you frenzy or rage last time? Are you advantaged to hit your
No,
wounds?
I didn't. Frenzy is the one that gives me exhaustion. Reckless attack is the one that gives me advantage. And so, no, they don't have advantage on me.
Okay,
currently.
you didn't use reckless. Okay.
No.
All right. So that is the troll's final action. As I think about that. Actually, no. He's going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. To there. Ian, Jarl, and Graybeard get a reaction attack. So you can 16 should be a hit. Yeah, 16's a hit. For 8.
The other 2 people are NPCs tonight.
Yeah.
Dope.
And then I'll
Sorry,
roll them up. Just he always uses short swords as far as I can tell. So a short sword. That would be a miss. And Jarl uses a short sword. I'm starting to realize that the fights you guys have trouble in is when your players aren't here able to play their characters. That's the only time you guys get in trouble. 19 is a hit for 4 piercing. When you have all your players here, you guys blow through stuff pretty good. We're at the top of the round. That brings us back around to Ardreth. You have a very foul-smelling troll who has just run up on you. You have a fire giant who's pointing a large rod that she is holding in one hand that's pointing right at your... Is it like in your backpack or something? Or is it on your belt?
It's in a bag of holding, so it's in a satchel over my shoulder.
Okay, yeah, it's pointing like right at the satchel. I mean, you get this impression that... I mean, you had a really good perception roll before. I'll let you carry that over. It's pointing right at the bag. I mean, it's clear to you what she's after. Troll breathing down your neck. The smell of the troll is nearly overpowering. And it is your turn.
So, question, because it just got here, if I flee the troll, will it get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you disengage.
That is true. But that would be your action.
Oof. So, oh, this is going to be an interesting one. All right, I'm going to try something really crazy. Although...
We like crazy. Crazy's
Thunder
good.
wave him into the fire, man.
Crazy's awesome.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, though, with... If I cast a spell... Oh, the giant goes before I do, so that's not going to help me any. Hold on. The giant goes before the troll, sorry. I was trying to figure something out on that part. All right.
You feel the ground shaking as the troll is still moving towards you. 6 seconds of time.
So how does disengage go again?
Disengage allows you to use your movement and move wherever you want, and no creature can take
All right. And
an
can it be
attack
a
of
double?
opportunity.
Can it be a double move as if I'm running at that point?
No, that would then be a dash. So you get disengaged and you get your full move, but nobody can attack you. A dash would be you get double your move, but then somebody would be able to attack you if you ran by them.
All right.
Yeah,
And I won't get to use a spell this turn if I do disengage, will I?
Only
No,
if it's
action.
a spell that is a bonus action casting time, but
Man,
not
I
an
am
action
effed.
casting time.
I am effed. I got no good options here. All right.
Take your
Thunder-
chances, man.
Dump that bag and
Thunderwave
run.
Well, I
She
can.
sees you. She sees your indecisiveness and says exactly that to you. Give me the artifact.
I have no option to get away from this damn thing. I'm stuck in the middle. So, Troll's going to have to be blown apart by Thunderwave. Well, wait.
Okay.
I mean, I could do the giant again, but I can't kill it. So the only thing I can do is try to take out this troll. All right, we're going for the troll.
Let's talk about where this thunder wave's going, because it needs to be a
Remember-
15-foot cube.
Remember, you can skirt around him as long as you don't go past 5 feet, and he doesn't get an opportunity attack if you would like to rearrange yourself.
So I can go to there?
No, like skirt around him, like you can go
Gotcha,
around
so
him
I
in
can
a
go to
circle.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're going that way, and he's going to go away from me.
All right, so a 15-foot cube. Where am I putting it?
Right straight in front of me, so it should take up everything around the troll, with the bottom of it being
here,
behind,
here.
in the other direction where the troll's at. Keep going to the right.
Oh, it's got to originate
There.
from you, though,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, 15 feet in that direction right there.
Okay.
The goal is to be in a spot to push him into the fire.
Is it going to do that, or is it going to put the fire out?
Awesome question.
So at this point, I'd
only
rather
if
go
the
in this
fire
way.
was in the square.
Yeah.
Only if the fire was in the square.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's
But
not
he's
right
blown
outside.
back 10 feet, so he blow through the fire.
Well, he's blown away from you.
All right, I'll try there. We'll see what it does.
Well, first let's do the con save.
That is awesome.
Nice laugh. Okay, so he's going to take the full brunt. Yeah, I guess. That's a great question. I guess it would go from you.
You're like a freaking Jedi throwing stuff around with the Force.
Yeah, pretty soon I'll be thrown around with the force of a rock.
Yeah, so 5 would be here and then here.
Yep.
All right, yeah. All right. So
All right, and then since
now
I moved
the
5,
question.
can I do any more of my turn? I can still go.
You can do
30, right?
anything. You still have actions or bonus actions or class abilities that can still happen.
All right, I'm going to go to there, and then I'm also going to pass Bardic Inspiration on Ian.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And hopefully, maybe I'm a little hiding, but probably not from that damn giant.
Not with that rod.
Okay.
I have a giant magnet, and she wants to buy me a drink, and it's not going to end well.
Okay, so that brings us to Graybeard.
Is there burning troll? Do we smell
You think
troll
so?
hairs?
Yeah, I mean, it's stepped
I'm
through
fleeing.
it.
I'm fleeing for my life right now.
Graybeard's up.
Yeah, I'm glaring at Coffee, and I'm saying, "Step back and firebolt this thing," as I'm shaking the one that's on my leg off and great axing the heck out of the one that's standing.
Okay, yep, 21's a hit. So that goes down once again, and it's for 12. Okay, so it goes down.
Okay. At this point, then, I'm going to interact and pull a torch out of my bag and go here and light it.
Well, your interaction's pulling something out, then not.
Lighting it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm going over here by this one.
Okay. With torch in hand, battle axe in the other.
Yep.
What it doesn't say is how many hit points the arm has. Oh, there it is. Severed part. Yes, it does stay. Okay. That's good to know. All right. Ian is up. So you're laying prone.
I look up at Finn, and I ask, which way is the giant?
Towards the fire.
Towards the fire. So north of us.
Yeah. Technically, I can't see it either. Barely. I mean, it's kind of on my map, but not really.
Well, it spoke that one time, right? So you know, like, just it's in that general area north
Yeah,
of
you can
us.
see it. It's within 30 feet, 40 feet. You
No,
can see 60 feet out.
It's just about black on my screen. Might be my gamma settings or something like that.
Well,
But
your character can see it,
yeah, okay.
which is what matters, right?
Yeah.
And Ian, at this point, if 60 feet, you can see it.
Is that what that? It's like over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was this rock.
Yeah, I was
Currently
gonna
it's
say
not.
where I'm pinging is pretty much the light I have. Everything else is really super dark.
All right. Yeah, same. I see maybe a rock that might be a tree. I don't really know. So I know it's up there. I can see it. And let's see, that's an action. That's a bonus action. So, oh, but I can't do that because stupid magic. Oh no. I will use. It's got to be better than nothing, right? I use bark skin on myself. I stand up, use half my movement, use bark skin on myself.
Okay.
And I mean, there's only so much I can fucking do. So half my movement is half of 35. What is that? 15. We're just gonna say 15. Fuck it. And I'm just going to back away. 15. 5. No, wait. 5, 10, 15. Oh my God, mouse, please. There we go. And that is my turn.
All right. Moving on. Ambush was the orcs. They are gone at this point, so I can get rid of them. Coffee is up. So you told him to firebolt the hand? Is that what you were indicating?
No, firebolt the troll on the ground.
Oh, the guy on the ground. All right, yeah.
Yep.
All right, we'll give him... he's standing right next to him, so I think in this case an advantage roll is not out of the question. And he's not really pressed. So he fires up another cantrip and firebolts. Yes.
The worst mage ever.
Yes. Oh my God. It must be that he's holding two swords in his hands that is messing with his aim.
How do you selectively roll so good to so bad?
It's cheating GM rolls. There's like GM rolls
just-
low, GM rolls high.
I was just laughing
It's a
at this guy.
setting. It's a setting.
He, I assume, then will move to catch up with Graybeard. Sounds good.
leaving the monk there with the troll. It's going to stand up next turn. That's awesome.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, I'm so kicking. I'm gonna kick him. I'm using my bonus attack to kick. Coffee.
Yeah, so he moves over and he used firebolt, so he can't attack. Yeah, so he's done. Jarl's up. Jarl. I guess is going to move to attack the troll too.
Oh, I hate him. I hate them both.
And is
Just
going
out of
to-
curiosity, Dan, what happens if he attacks the corpse on the ground? Can he like take another arm off, cut a head off? I mean, it's just a hunk of meat at this point, but he knows it's going to come up.
Well, I mean, the rules of the troll say, not that I guess your characters would know this, but it's whenever the troll takes at least 15 slashing damage at one time, which I don't think he can even do. Then I get to roll to see if something is severed.
But if someone were to stand there and just keep pounding it as it regenerates, I mean, couldn't they keep it down?
Well, it says at the start of its turn, if it hasn't been hit with, and you guys wouldn't necessarily know this, but If it hasn't been
Right.
hit by fire or acid, then it regenerates 10 points. That's its ability. I mean, that's like saying we're going to take your barbarian ability away, or we're going to take,
Yeah.
your
Yep,
paladin ability away.
Yep. No,
Its ability is that
got
at the
it.
beginning of the turn, it gets 10 hit points if it hasn't been hit by fire damage or acid damage.
So, like, what Jarrel could do, or Graybeard, or whoever, if once you know that it's going to pop back up, you could go, I hold my action waiting for this troll to twitch. And then when it popped, you could hit it before it actually comes up and gets 3 attacks on you.
And we've all fought trolls before, so we know the bit about fire. I didn't know about the
Yeah.
acid, but not the fire. Or not the acid.
Yeah. So, and yeah, I think normally if all of you were playing your own characters, you guys would have already figured out how to beat these trolls. But it's me playing
Yep.
2 of them, so that's definitely one of your
Yep.
big problems.
Yes.
The
Well,
downside.
I wouldn't mind one of us playing their characters if you needed that.
No, I love the idea that I'm playing them very dumb.
If we were around
There's
a table,
minus.
that's exactly what we would do.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's keep moving.
Moving on.
Maybe a Knicks game. Not in Dan's game.
We're being cursed by our fellow players. It is up to us.
Being punished.
We have Lee Ermey, the DM. I have failed because you have failed me.
So a 10 is not a hit on that guy. But his second short sword will swing out. And really, it's just been 2 bad rolls, or Coffee would have already taken this one down. Oh, except I don't have that character sheet up. $15 is a hit. He's able to do 8 piercing damage. All right. Giant's turn.
No. That was just preemptively squealing in pain.
Ardreth needs to make...
Oh, wow. He really is very close.
Yes, she is.
So first thing you need to do is make a...
Strength.
Yeah. Strength check. So make a strength saving throw on your character sheet. You fail it, so you are now prone. You're knocked to the ground.
What? A 16 fails it?
Yeah,
Damn.
she as she comes charging in, you can feel the ground shake so tremendously from her footsteps and the charging that you've lost your balance. And you are currently prone.
But I fall in an artistic way, right?
So she gets advantage on you with this first greatsword hit.
She doesn't need any advantage. I'm dead with 1.
Oh, only rolls a 17. It's not bad. Those are super rolls.
Fuck off.
I'm cut in half.
Yeah, so you were at 0 hit points at this point.
Oh, I'm in negative 22. Yes, 0.
Oh, is there a rule about too much damage? I don't think there is.
I don't know, but if there's
No,
second swing, I'll
there's
do it.
not.
Yeah, I think that was the other edition.
Yeah,
If you went
last
too far.
edition.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you are struck asunder. And she will grab the satchel off your back. Actually, she just picks you up.
I was going to say, her hands aren't really dainty enough to grab a satchel.
Yeah,
are
why not just, she's just going to pick you up.
they? Nice.
As interacting with you as the free object. You were the object. Stuffs you into a giant bag or something. No, she'll just pick you up. She's holding you in her hand. She's already used her movement, so she can't actually use her other attack, unfortunately. And that is the giant's turn. Finn is up.
The troll standing, or is
It
it prone?
is. Which one?
Seriously, a giant just picked me up and you're going after a troll.
No.
Just saying.
You gotta take one out.
I'm just kidding. All's good. It didn't light on fire?
It's not burning. It's not like it's flammable.
Gotcha.
I will charge in and attack that giant.
Okay.
And I open up my character sheet again.
You might need that tonight.
Just maybe.
Nine is a miss. And what type of you're just using regular
Lance.
movement to go up to?
Yeah. I'll use the lance. I will also use the inspiration. It's 1d8, right?
Yep. And remember, you still have bless also.
So that's a 14.
No,
Is that enough?
not even close.
I have to use bless.
And 18. 21, nice.
No, it's 17, right?
Oh, sorry. Looking at the 13. Never
Yeah,
mind.
still a miss.
Alright.
15's a miss. But you
That's all I
get
got.
you get bless one of your attacks, not both.
Once around.
Once around, got it. Okay, so you charge over on Nod and two lance. But you hit her armor, but she has full, rather well crafted plate armor on, and your spear is not able to penetrate the plate armor.
Did you use Bardic Inspiration on it?
Yeah.
He did, so
Bummer,
yeah,
sorry.
that one's gone.
My bad.
So now he's down to that one.
I missed that part.
Okay, so that was your movement. No bonus action.
Nope.
Okay. Trolls are up. So this one, prone, begins to lumber itself up. You know what I need? I need an arm.
Are there severed limbs like a lizard's tail? Like, does it just eventually die, or is it going to reconnect eventually?
I think in the case of like a troll running over, yeah, they could probably pick it up and it would reattach. But also, I think if you leave a troll arm alone, I don't know. It's like might be one of those types of creatures that turns into another troll. I don't know.
Yeah, technically, you are correct, sir. At least
I'm
in
sure it
past
takes a
editions.
long time, but yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to say, at least in past editions.
So it was here. It's going to move to there. It's crawling along the ground. This one has used half its movement standing up. It doesn't have... Oh, where is it? There you are. Troll.
I think for artistic purposes,
30.
that arm should crawl over to the leg, attach itself to the leg, and then hop after you.
That would be awesome. He's going to move to here. Nobody's in range, so I guess he'll just dash up. But he only gets double his movement to do that because he's one-legged. One-legged troll is running after you guys, but he can barely move. He was already prone, so he gets hardly any movement. So he is there. Arm is there. Doesn't take up a spot. This troll... This troll has stamped through the fire and then will try to attack each of you. So bite, claw. That's what it's been doing. So it's going to try to bite Graybeard. So reaches out to try to bite. Gets a 10 piercing. Again,
Okay.
up on your top shoulder. While it's doing that, it lashes out at Coffee with a claw. Great. What do we think his armor class is?
Usually when he's blurred, it's like 20.
Yeah, I'm thinking 20 is what I remember hearing. Because he's at 17. Yeah. What does Blur say? Let me read Blur.
And what does he burn to dodge if you do hit him?
A shield. Yeah, I think he has one.
Oh, no, Blur just gives you disadvantage. It doesn't lower... It doesn't raise his AC. So what's raising his AC?
Is it Blade
Shield,
Dance?
maybe? Or Blink, yeah. One of them.
Blade Song.
Blade Song.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have that
maybe
written down? Blade Song. Let me find that.
What armor is he using? I can figure this out with stats, right?
Well, it says he has an armor class of 17. But his armor... studded leather armor.
Studded leather. So that's what, 13 plus Dex, which is what, 5 for him?
His Dex, yes, because he has a 20 Dex. So that's 18.
Yeah.
So where's the other thing come from?
Blade Song, which raises his AC equal to his int, I think.
He has 3 for int. So does he gets 8 plus whatever studded leather is.
Yeah, I'm opening all the books right now.
We said studded leather's 14?
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's somewhere around there. Let's see.
Or is it 13? No, I bet it's 14.
Equipment. Armor is, let's see, studded is 12 plus Dex, so 17.
That's what he's got. So it's already counted that part. The only part it's not counted is his intelligence. It's just 3. 17, 18. So it's 20. Okay. So then we know that when he's about to be hit, he has first level spells. And as a reaction, I believe. Is it shield? Yeah, because it's one reaction. So he gets a +5 to his AC when he triggers the shield. Mm-hmm. Which would then put that out of the range. So the shield eats that up. He no longer has... Okay, so he's down on those. I think I've got it set now. Good God. Ardreth is up. Ardreth needs to make a death save.
Is there a place on my sheet I can actually hit it, or do I just roll a die 20?
No, it's there. It's under temp hit points.
Oh.
Next to hit dice.
Middle column.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Just click the name.
So you made one save. You can check the box that you've succeeded with one.
Box check. Woohoo. Box check.
That brings us to Graybeard.
All right. Old JB's a little angry. And he says once more to Coffee, you're supposed to be standing back and fine bolting these guys. GB had trouble remembering what he called the spell earlier. And then what he does is his first attack.
He definitely looks at you and with the look of, you're not the boss of me.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll settle this after he's dead. So now that GB is really like red in the face, rage, like bloodshot eyes, he takes the torch that he's holding and he heaves it with dwarven might at this troll as his first attack. And that should be the same as a javelin, I hope. because I do
it should
not
be like
suffer.
an improvised weapon. There
Yeah,
aren't
but I
just
don't
stats.
suffer. I don't suffer proficiency. Because of my tavern brawler, I treat improvised weapons as if weapons. So would it be the same as a club because it's a torch, or not?
Yeah.
All right. So then it's the same
Yeah,
dice.
because it
as
says like a table
javelin.
leg is akin to a club.
Yeah. So that.
And it says an object that bears no resemblance to a weapon deals 1d4 damage.
Yeah. So, so then javelin rage, except this will
it'll
be
be 1d4.
bludgeoning and fire. All right, and then the fire. Add
Well,
anything to it.
It's 1d4 of damage.
Okay, so
You rolled a 1d6 plus 4. It's only a 1d4
Okay.
on the improvised.
So take 2 off of it.
No, I would have you roll /roll 1d4.
Oh, I freaking hate you.
Well, you only rolled a 2.
Okay,
Yeah, might be better.
So /1d4. Roll. Where do I put roll?
/roll space 1d4.
Roll 1d4. Okay.
And just enter. We'll just add 6 to it.
Okay.
There you go. Boom,
10.
plus 6, 10.
Good. That's what I was hoping for. Die, flamey, 10-point troll.
All right. Yeah. Just reading the other rule there.
That leg mounted on hand-mounted leg jumps up and grabs that torch in midair,
Deflects it.
flings
Throws
it
it
back.
back.
At you.
Lights your
The
beard
troll
on
monk.
fire.
God dang, troll monks.
How are you getting +6?
Because I'm raging, and I got a +4 for strength. Thrown weapon.
There we go. All right, yeah, he goes
Brawler
down.
comes through.
Yeah. I was so mad about the whole fire thing the whole time that GB's like torch, and the torch whips through the air and just bam as that troll bursts into flames. Like,
Yay.
all right,
Troll kebabs.
now this one in front of me is going to take 2 great axe hits.
Yeah.
Bridge.
Jeez, how much you roll for me?
And again. Oh, miss. Freaking frack.
Wait, so
Fucking fuck.
just so I'm clear here, you've done 3 attacks? 1
Yes.
ranged and 2 melee?
Yes.
Okay.
You did have the torch in your hand already
Because-
when you ran up to there.
Correct.
Yeah, just so I'm checking though, like with Ardreth, he shoots his longbow once, but he can swing his sword twice.
Yes. But
Okay.
Graybeard has
Ian
that
can
extra
do,
thing.
because of her class, she can fire more than once. So
Right.
wouldn't the
I get-
ranged weapon be your attack, your action?
No.
That's different
I
than your
get-
melee.
I get 1 action is my 2 axe attacks, which I just took. And then as a bonus action, as my frenzy, I get another attack action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we'll say your bonus attack was the throw then.
Exactly.
That makes
exactly.
100% more sense to me now.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why I was like, "Rage!" You know? And
Yeah,
it
but you
sucks.
didn't explain it in that way, so it made me
Sorry.
think.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
it. Roger.
Okay, so that makes more sense to me. Yeah, so this guy also will go down. Total more sense to me now.
Now he's in the fire, right?
The fire's been kicked out at this point. I mean, you guys are all fighting over it. There is no fire any longer.
Oh, you freaking. Okay.
And you
I'm
threw the
taking
one in your hand away.
Taking spell initiate next when I hit the next level.
So you
Take a
see him
burning
go down.
hand.
Oh, and you only did 9 though, so no severed limbs or anything there. Okay. Okay. Anything else? I mean, that seemed like a lot to me already, but keep going.
I still got movement, so I say, fire! This one on fire to Jarrel and coffee, and then I move to here.
Okay. That would bring us up to Ian's turn.
All right, so 2 questions. One, over here, this guy right there, is that a tree or a bush?
I'm not seeing where you're saying this guy.
Right there. Right there. To my upper right.
There's nothing over there.
There's a thing there.
There's nothing for you to shoot over there.
When we get on the break,
No.
we really need to talk about the lighting on the map because I can see a big tree there too.
But
Kinda.
is that a tree?
Yeah.
I'm asking about the terrain, not something to shoot.
Well, there's bushes
Bushes?
over to that direction. There's a line of bushes.
All right, so that is a hard no on the tree. All right.
No, it is not a tree. Sorry, I didn't realize that's what
Alright.
you meant. I thought you were looking for something to shoot.
No. So this thing over here is a tree, yeah?
Yes, yep, that's a tree.
All right. So, first thing I do is I'm going to hate myself, but I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him, which will drop my bark skin. Because the Rangers are a great class, guys. And I will then... tell me again what Inspiration does. Like, your Inspiration.
It gives you... Whose inspiration?
Yours.
Bardic or...
Lucian's.
Oh, when I give it, that means you can use it to get advantage on a roll.
Before I roll it?
Typically, yeah, you say you're going to use your inspiration, and then you roll. I think the only one that's
Okay.
not true is the bless. I think all the other ones you're supposed to be declaring.
Okay.
Even though I've kind of let you guys not do that on many of them.
All right. So I cast Hunter's Mark on that guy,
Okay?
and he's taken 0 damage. Well, she's taken 0 damage.
No, she's taking
Right.
damage.
Oh, even better. All right. So I'm going to use... Is Bless still on me, even though I almost died, Ben?
Yeah, because his concentration never fell. Although I don't think you had bless. You had bardic
She
inspiration.
did. Put that on Graybeard, T-Gray myself.
Okay. All right. So I just attack the giant then using your inspiration. Didn't need it. Typical me. Only when I don't wanna. Fuck me. Whatever. Hit her. For 8. Fucking hate myself.
Okay.
Oh, that's wrong damage. Hold on. That might be the same damage actually. If I were that one, that's a D8
Actually-
and a D6.
Hold on. I can cast Bless on 3 people?
Yeah, I
don't
thought
see
the
it on-
problem was she wasn't close enough to you.
I don't see it on T-Gray, but I see it on her.
Well, I just put it on her because you
Good,
said it
alright.
was on her, but I was trying to think back. It seemed to me like she wasn't close enough.
Somebody else should have it then.
But yeah, I don't
I-
remember.
I seem to recall using Bless for one of my rolls, but I can't remember.
Yeah, so I just put it back on her. I
She
would have to
be
go
a
back.
logical one versus T-Gray, I think, at this point. I can go back and look at the video while we're talking.
Okay, and for bardic inspiration, you can roll it after the roll. So you
Bardic
can,
Inspiration? Okay.
It's like Smite.
yeah. So the
Declare it afterwards.
bardic inspiration, you can roll. Go, ooh, I just missed. I'll roll the D6 or D8 or whatever it happens to be, via the bard's level.
Okay. And I think it's the same damage.
So 8?
For Hunter's Marks, yes. 1d8. Oh no, it's more. Oh shit. I'm gonna click this. disregard that roll, but I need to use this one. There we go. That's the right damage. That is 14.
Okay. Yeah, so an arrow
Uh,
plunks through, goes into the armor.
All right, so that's the first one. Here is the second one. And I missed because, of course, I wouldn't use inspiration on this. Oh, wait, no, I still wouldn't. Oh, but I have that, so I will, because I have your inspiration. So I will roll that 1d8 and get a 20.
Yep, it's a hit.
Woo!
And I'll hit her for another 8. And then I will run behind this tree for cover. Because, I mean, something's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
And there we go. That is my turn. And I will
All
take
right.
off Strongman.
That will bring us to Coffee.
Copy.
So I guess moving up to the giant at this point. Couple of sword swings.
Did we kill the other guy with fire?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Yes.
see. Short swords. Miss. And a miss.
Oh, fuck.
I think he gets 2.
I'm
Yeah,
texting
I don't
him
know if he
how
does
much
get
I
2.
hate him
He's a
right
fighter 1, wizard 4. Would
Well, he
get
hits
2
for plus
attacks?
8.
now. He could use his bonus
fighting.
action to dual wield.
Yeah.
He's got such a complicated class. Then how's he doing the spell singing thing?
That part I don't know.
Well, that's just a bonus action that starts. And
Oh, he has
let's see.
fighting style, 2-weapon fighting, whatever that gives him. But I don't think that
think he
gives you
gets
an attack, does it?
No. I'll look it up.
Wow, I
That's
gave him
in
2
the
attacks.
sword.
I don't care. I'll just give him 2
Okay.
attacks and
All right.
just move on. I think we're gonna need a session where people start explaining some character things to me. Mr. Jarrel. He can run forward. He's got plenty of movement. And he's got some short swords. Let's use some of those.
all right, sweet. I'll write that down.
Oh yeah, hits
Oh, snap.
for 9.
Ooh,
Nice.
full damage.
Runs up and pokes the giant. And then rolls 1 more. Yeah, hits
Hey.
again
Bink.
for another.
Oh,
nine.
another
Nice.
full damage. Nice.
Oh.
All right. Does he get an open hand strike at some point in time
Oh, he does.
using his monkey goodness?
Well, he could use a key point at this point to do flurry of blows and get the extra.
No, he gets one as
unarmed.
another attack. He gets attack, unarmed strike, as
Oh,
long as he
nice.
hit the 4.
Nice.
Oh, let me see if he's got that
It should just be called
Deflect?
unarmed.
unarmored movement, martial arts. Oh, when armed.
Yeah, something that's
Oh,
called
maybe it's the
unarmed.
martial arts one.
If I were Jarl.
You can make 1 unarmed as bonus action. So a bonus action, he can do an unarmed. Yeah, that would hit.
Look at him being a
There we
badass
go.
when he's not even here.
All right. So move 3 attacks, and that sounds all good. Giant's turn.
Yep.
All right. So let's see here. So a giant can move Yeah, I think a giant can move just about anywhere because it's 2 times. What is the movement rule? There's a movement
going
rule
through
about
people?
going through. Yeah. Freedom of movement? Nope. Movement. Special types of movement.
Let's see. Combat, movement and position.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Climbing, swimming, jumping. It's not in the SRD. It does not look
there
like.
it
Oh,
is.
movement and position, combat.
If you're at least 2 sizes larger or smaller, there's a rule for people.
Yeah, creature size.
And another creature's space is difficult terrain.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
can I
fine.
move
He
direct?
wants to move closer to you guys. Or she, I'm sorry.
Even closer than, I mean, she has everyone around him. Her. Literally.
Yeah, but here's the purpose. She's going to...
If you say do magic, I'm logging off.
No. Well, she has an ability. That the issue is the tackle ability.
Is that like charge?
Yeah, it's like when you guys are getting close to her, you guys have to make that check. So I'm trying to decide, should I be making you that check when you guys run up to her, or should I make that a check on her turn? Is when I'm trying to decide that check should be made. And she is 2 sizes bigger, I believe.
So when she
Huge.
moves, we have to take the strength save? Is that?
Yeah, well, the ones that are within the range. So yeah, so let's go through the attacks then. So great sword. Let's start with great sword on Graybeard.
I haven't even hit her yet.
Oh my god.
For 30 slashing.
Okay.
Why is that a 66 great
And
sword?
then Jarrel did do some pretty good damage, so she will hit her second attack on Jarrel.
Oh my god. We're dead. He's
Oh,
dead.
Jesus.
Crit. Oh.
He's down. There's no way he has more than that.
No.
55 hit.
I'm going
He
to have
hasn't
him
been
like
hit yet.
fly here. No, he had been hit before. And like that.
What the fuck? Lucian, plus, you don't have to
Yeah.
roll so high. They already have a plus 11.
Yeah, and then she's going to move, which that all of you that are within base contact need to make a strength check as she moves to stay standing. So no, it'd be a strength saving throw is what it says on the ability.
Of like 1,000.
So Graybeard, you're prone.
No, I have advantage. I'm raging.
Oh, on strength checks? Okay, yeah, so
Yep.
24 makes that. Yep, so you are able to stand. Finn, is that for you or is that for your lion? Because both of you would need to make a check.
Is that your saving throw?
You're muted. Maybe.
Don't paladins have strength as one of their saving throws?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you nod. Finn, you're knocked from nod. Nod is knocked over. Oh, coffee. Where's his strength saving throw? Strength. Oh, he makes it. Coffee is able to stay in. And then she's gonna move 5. Actually, no, she's gonna stand in there. Not enough of you fell down. So she repositions to here. Pushes the wagon to the side.
Now, do we get attacks of opportunity?
No, she stays in she just walks right
Contact.
over you guys.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
just
it.
steps right over. And she still has Ardreth with her. So we'll put Ardreth there. And then that is her turn. Those are her attacks, her move. Made the saving throws. Yeah. Finn, you were up. Boy, it's a complicated
We
battle.
stand up. That's half our movement speed. I mount. That is all of my movement. Nod moves, charges.
Oh my god.
Lancety smites might. Oh.
Second one hits.
One miss, one hit. I will smite on the lance. For an additional 2d8. If I can find it. Oh, 28.
Okay.
Hope none of you need any healing.
Troll.
Oh, I could seriously use some healing.
And put a whooping on her.
Whoopings are good.
Ardreth, death save.
Oh, okay.
That claw, when this giant's dead.
Graybeard.
So wait, is death save good or bad there? Sorry.
10 is good. 10 is a success.
Okay,
That's
good.
the save.
Yeah.
All right.
Teetering on the edge.
Of course, I'm just gonna wake up soon enough to find myself making out with a fire giant, but
Hey, point blank range, man.
I think she slipped me a Mickey. She slipped me a Mickey.
All right. So I'm like chopping wood, like, hey, giant, die, scum.
Oh,
Yep. First one hits. Miss.
I'll use my inspiration on the last one. I'm going to use the bless and my bardic inspiration.
Wait, you have
Can't do it. Don't do it.
just
12?
the fist.
Oh, you guess you're.
you need 6.
You get the blesses on you. I don't see a bardic at this point.
No? Oh,
I think
thought
you
did.
used it.
All right, I'll move the dice off my thing here. Okay.
Unless you guys are taking icons off yourself. I put them on when you guys say they're on.
Yep. Okay, well, I can't. I mean, I can use the blast, but 16 doesn't hit, right?
No.
No.
Okay. All right, well, I did some damage.
All right, Ian's up.
How is this guy looking? This gal looking?
Wounds definitely on several different parts of her body. Blood coming out from like where your arrows hit, where there are gashes along the armor, but she hasn't stumbled or she hasn't staggered. Still seems to be in fighting ability.
I attack her, I guess. Hunter's Mark, this guy, that one, yes, because I clicked the wrong one last time. Yes, it's this one. 23
23 is a hit.
for 12.
Good damage.
And then... Nope. And I move back. No, I stay there. No. Is this leaf clutter or a tree?
Tree. There's only trees or bushes on the map besides grass.
All right. So I move behind that tree
Okay.
if I can. And that is my turn. Yep, I move behind that tree and that's my turn.
Coffee is up. So short sword. We assume he gets 2. That's a hit
Oh,
for 7. And one more of those. Hey, nice rolls. For 6.
oh, I mean, I guess he did something.
And that's down to a 4. Jarrel. Death save. Who would like to make Jarl's death save? Please roll a 1d20 when ready.
Do you want to roll the Graybeard?
Nicely done.
I did
You're
not
not
roll a
allowed.
1d20.
Nicely
I
done.
rolled a death save. I did not roll a 1d20.
That'll work. That's a 1d20.
Well, at least it wasn't a 1, right?
All right, so that's 1 fail so far. Giant's turn. All right, so let us swing at Mr. Graybeard, who's hurting. Rolls a 24 for 32 slashing.
Yep, it's over. Hoodkirk.
Okay. And then second one we'll roll at Finn. Wait, did you hit? Oh yeah, you smited her. So a great sword to Finn's face, possibly. For 25, so 27 slashing.
Okay.
And then again, well, I think we'll try to stand and battle it out, I guess, at this point. So not going to move through that. Has Ardreth. Finn, you were up.
We will attack again.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, why did I didn't. Oh, yeah. Keep going.
What?
Sorry. 8.
And we will smite once more.
All right.
Another 26.
Yeah, definitely felt staggered.
And, you know, Nod has not moved at all. Can he get a paw in?
A cheeky little paw.
Yeah, I thought we were doing your attacks. You could.
We did. I've been laying off of it because it's a lot of attacks coming from him.
Well, and how far are you? Are you at lance range or are you at
Nah, that's
melee
fine. That's
range?
cool. Yeah, you're right. Lances.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you had your sword out, I think I would do it. I think.
Yeah. No,
Nod
you're
would do
right.
it.
You're right.
Okay, so troll. We'll crawl up. We'll move Ardreth over here a second. It's crawling forward. I think that's my favorite part so far is the troll crawl. Ardreth, death save.
Come
Made 2
on,
successes,
another
right?
Yes.
Woohoo! Yes.
Yeah. Now give
I
me
can't
a
save other characters, but I saved me.
roll a 1d4 for me. So /R 1d4.
Don't roll a 4. Please. God damn it.
All
You
right.
said you had to say don't roll a 4.
You will be awake in 4 hours,
Hey,
but you have stabilized while being held by the giant. Okay.
it was her loving embrace.
Graybeard. I don't know if this has happened much. Death save, please.
I don't think it's happened at all.
Yeah. Has he ever gone down? Is this the first time Graybeard's gone down?
Hey, here's a question.
I
Can
went
bless,
down once, but I was healed the very next round.
Can bless be used on a death save?
I would think it would say in the spell what it can be used on. Can it be used on
It's attack rolls and ability
attacks and
checks.
what? What else does it say?
Does it say saves?
I did. Hold on.
Or saving
It says
throw?
saving throw. Google it.
You didn't need it, but I don't think a death save is a saving throw. I think that's completely different. But yeah, 17, you nailed it. So 1 success.
Woohoo!
Maybe we'll have to send that one to Jeremy Crawford. Does
Argue
Bless
more
work
about his
on death
piss
save?
poor English skills.
Oh. I thought for sure you were going to bring up Defiant Sense.
It's
I was
coming.
like, "Oh."
Ian hiding behind a tree.
Oh, I try and attack him again.
Okay, you've done well
Nope.
so far. There you go.
Oh, it could have been on the other one. So just to clarify here, what a crit is rolling all the dice again, correct? Is that what it is, or just the weapon die?
No, it's the weapon die. You don't add your bonuses again, so you roll.
Well, it's not a bonus; it's an additional die I roll. Hunter's Mark
I
is
think a
at
crit gives
56.
you the weapon damage again. So you roll your weapon damage once, you roll your weapon damage a second time, and then you add in the rest of your bonuses.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, fire giant is felled with an arrow.
Woohoo!
Again,
Nice.
with the arrow from outside.
Kill steal.
Hey, I did some major damage.
Your last
on
hitting,
that
so you get 500 gold because
Yeah.
you last hit the mob.
Damn it! Hey, Google search says bless does affect death saves.
Oh, nice. I would not have thought that.
Yeah.
That's what Google says. Almighty Google.
It's www.jimmybobsdnd.net. It says it right there, man.
Oh, got it. Crashing down. Let's make Coffee make another roll as she crashes to the ground.
Oh, please stay away.
You're like that elephant that crushed that hunter.
No, I'm just going to see if he loses his footing. Oh, I could probably roll to see which way they fall. That'd be
You
funny.
guys all saw that, right? The big game hunter that shot that elephant and then it fell on him and killed him.
Yeah.
No, I missed that one.
Just wonderful.
There we go. Yeah, so she crashes to the ground, knocks Coffee prone for a moment. But we are now out of turn order as, let's see, Ian hit, then Coffee would get up. Jarrel. Yeah, we'll be out of turn order, but I don't think we need to do
I've got 2
death
spells
saves.
plus I've got 2 4th level spells still. None
Yeah,
of my
well-
first, but I can get to everybody within 3 rounds. So is there
So
anybody
can I.
in danger?
I'm just 4
Yeah,
hours.
so I'm
away.
gonna,
But you're
I'm
out.
gonna let's get rid of that, but let's start using up stuff here. Yeah. Okay, so we're not in turn order. Carnage is laid before you as the giant falls. Ardreth, you were it not like hard or anything, but your body kind of rolls, we'll say, over here as you fall out of her hand. Troll arm tries to crawl up, but it gets a disadvantage attack, so we're just going to say you guys are able to drop it in the coals, the remaining coals. So we'll say that's gone. There's a leg over here that's flopping around, but it's even slowing down now that the troll it was attached to has died. It's just kind of going into a torpor. But you guys are up.
Remember, you can also use lay on hands, just to bring them back up to a point if you want to do that also.
I want them up.
Up.
So, well, we need to know what you're doing here.
Jarrel gets 7. Graybeard gets 16.
What are you doing, though?
I'm casting lay on hand or cure wounds at 2nd level for both of them.
So mark that one off. And then
So
what are you casting?
Jarrel gets 7. Graybeard's going to get 16.
And
Am I
you're
at
using,
1 right
and
now?
you're marking
If
off that.
If we're out of combat.
Yeah. What's important is that you're marking off your spell slots.
I have no spells left.
That's what I want you to be sure of.
I'll go pick up Ardreth then. I cast a level 1 cure wounds on you. So
Thank
you
you.
wake up.
Woohoo.
Jarl
And once
got
I wake
7.
up, I'm going to go over and just start kicking the fire troll.
What is that second one? You get the first. Oh, it's advantage. Why would you get advantage on that? You get 3 points. Sorry. I tried.
I'm at
A
4.
lot of cheating going on there. What's going on there?
When Finn, after you cast that, Graybeard sits up, he's like, why do I taste flowers?
You took one for the team.
All right. I proceed to go get me a giant's right toe.
Yeah, and then you look at Coffee again. He's not been touched. It's like not even got dust on him.
I searched the giant's body.
Oh,
Does she have
let me get Ian. Or I'm not Ian. Let's get that off you. So that's no longer there. That's no longer there. Bless would run out at this
Bless
point.
is gone.
So, by the way, critical hits. If the attack involves other damage dice, such as from Rogue's sneak attack feature, you roll those dice twice as well. The only thing you don't double your bonuses and strength and rage and that kind of stuff. Any dice you roll those dice again for a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
Page 196.
Oh, so if it's a dice that you roll, you get to roll an extra dice.
Yeah, you get to. So
That
basically,
but you don't add bonuses in.
right. So like
Gotcha.
her Hunter's Mark and her Giant Slayer and anything that's a dice, she just rolls all the dice again, and then
makes
adds
sense.
any applicable bonuses. Let the griffing begin. What's on the giant?
I am. I'm looking at the giant.
Get your own giant. This one's mine.
Bitch, you were down on the ground.
Oh, don't even start.
All right. So let's make some perception rolls.
Okay. Oh god. All right. Let me finish typing this in. 1d6. Perception.
Jeez.
Nice.
Jeez.
I'm waiting for the yes. I was about
There's
to
a
say
giant.
that.
All All right. That seems pretty good. You got Finn and Ian for sure. You think you hear what sounds like maybe drums to the north?
Fucking told you. They're gonna fucking attack this place. Fuck. Shit.
And then now tell me what you guys want to do now that we have that out of the way.
Run away.
Up north?
With your Ardreth, with your perception, you realize the horses are nowhere near.
Not the horses.
Okay.
Okay, so now the perception happened before anything else. So now whatever you guys want to do, tell me what you want to do. I just wanted to get that piece
It's
in
far
before
north.
we did that.
Oh god, sorry, I just hit you. So it's far north, like barely in our hearing range.
No, I wouldn't say barely in your hearing range. You think it's definitely to the north of you. It's not like, I mean, you guys got a good roll there. You're guessing it's probably something is beating on the drums, probably 15 to 20 minutes north of you. A 15 or 20 minute ride.
And where are we in relation to the city?
You're still a day out from the next stop you were going to make. You're not near a city.
Oh fuck.
The next thing you know you're coming up to is, why did I just forget it? Is Calling Horns, which you remember is an inn. Is the Calling Horn is the inn, but there are some. No, it was just an inn. When you went through, it was an inn on this road, so it's like a stopover place for people that are traveling this road typically.
Oh no.
But that's to
Why-
the east of us, right? Not the north.
Yeah, that'd be following the road further along the east.
All right. Well, the combat lasted a minute, if that, not even a minute.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So, Ian, you're a ranger. You're at home in the woods. Can you gather the horses while we collect? Even get 2 horses so we can pull the wagon.
Yeah, I can try. Sure.
Or I could do it on Nod. I guess that might even be faster.
Whichever.
Let's do that. I'll mount up on Nod and I will head west and
Okay.
try to find the horses. I guess, or at least 2 of them.
Okay.
I mean, it's the middle of the night. I don't know how well you're going to be able to track out here.
That's insulting, but sure.
Okay, you can go.
Let me mansplain why you can't do it, Ian.
I'll stand out on the.
That's
edge.
elf-splain. Thank you very much.
Or racist, yeah. Yeah. You're an elf, so you probably couldn't do it at night, but
He's a high elf, so he's high elf splaining.
Let's see. I stand out on the edge, just listening to the drums, seeing if they're getting farther from us or closer than us.
no,
That's what I-
you think it's coming this way
All right.
as you listen.
Well,
Griffing the giant.
yeah. Gather our stuff, throw the shit in the wagon, and let's go. We await Finn. I fucking cure myself at 2nd level.
All right, so yeah, the giant has the rod in her hand, which is now just clasped in her hand. Great sword in the other hand. Does have a giant's bag, kind of similar to what you found on the other giants, a big bag.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Come on,
Trolls have nothing. And the orcs had hide armor, several
Not
crudely
wearing 'em.
made javelins, several crudely made great axes.
Okay. No pouches. No.
No money on the orcs.
All right.
No pouches.
Well,
And nothing on the giant.
She has a big bag.
yeah. I'll just. Is the bag over 50 pounds?
Yes.
could be.
Fudge. Then I throw it in the wagon.
And it's way bigger than putting it in your bag of holding.
Okay, rod, great sword, and the giant
remember,
bag.
the rod is a giant piece of metal also.
100 pounds. I know.
And the first thing you notice, because you have the other one, right, Graybeard?
Right, yep.
It looks identical to the one you already have.
Okay, I quickly say to Ardreth, do you have enough room in your bag for this?
Yeah,
rod?
because the last thing I put in my bag went so well. Yes, I probably do.
Okay.
No,
'cause
he has the artifact in his bag,
Oh wait, I have the artifacts in the bag. Will it
which
fit?
was the only thing that could fit in that bag of holding, I thought.
Oh, that was like 500 pounds.
Yeah, it was super
Okay.
heavy.
All right, then I load that other rod in the wagon along with the giant's great sword, and then I'll look through the giant bag, whilst I'm sitting on the wagon
Okay.
praying.
I think that works.
So let's do, for fun, you get 2 rolls. So give me 2 rolls, each one a 1d100.
Canoe. Come on, canoe.
Meanwhile,
Ooh, 50.
split in the difference.
You get, inside there is a 30-foot long hempen rope that's tied to a wooden bucket.
All right. Woo!
There's a hole in your bucket, dear Liza.
And you get another roll.
Somebody or me?
You?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
take
I
the
got
fuck
it. I got the dice roller up. Look at that.
60. Give me a 1d6 roll.
Bam.
Please be another fish.
4 moldy loaves of bread.
Mmm.
It's
that will go with your
penicillin
fish.
to you.
And there is quite a bit of coin in the bottom, but it's a lot of different coin.
Okay.
Nice. He
Toss
eats it.
them in the bag, or keep the bag. I am.
In
so
fact, as you're
anxious.
looking at it, you're it's probably over 1,000 pieces of something. It would take you some
Okay.
time to go and try to count all of it and see what it is.
I am like pacing on the side, waiting for Finn to return.
So Finn,
All right, we
let's
will use
do-
Nod's awaken sense of smell.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to track the horses.
How
easy.
much healing can we do on ourselves in this time while we're waiting?
As
You can use
in
as many spells as you
spells?
have,
All right, since I'm at 4, I'm going to use some on myself.
or potions if you have them.
oh shit, I do. Oh no, but potions are so clutch. I'll keep the potion.
And then everybody, where are you in relation to the wagon?
I'm like
Finn,
over here pacing.
you charge off, and let's just make this a roll. Give me a survival roll. A good high roll will make this take less time. If you roll low, the horses have kind of split a little bit, and it's taking you longer to round them up. So a good survival roll, they all kind of ran the same direction. Good survival roll, 60. Okay, so it takes you... You're about 15 minutes away from the wagon as you gather the horses. You've gathered them all up.
I don't need all. I just need enough to pull that wagon.
Oh, you're not getting them all?
If you're serious, they're 20 minutes away. The drum's coming south to us. Riding 15 out and then 15 back doesn't make any sense. So if I can find 2 in 10 minutes, I will do that and get them back to the wagon.
Yeah. I mean, they charged off, so they are definitely a ride. But yeah, you could get 2 of them in 10 minutes, and then ride back in another 10 minutes.
Otherwise, fucking Nod is becoming a polling animal. Taking one for the team, Nod.
Oh, that'll never work for Nod. Harness won't fit him.
Okay, so you come back with 2 of the horses.
I am just listening to these drums get closer and closer, pacing.
They are getting closer. It doesn't seem like they're not like at a full gallop coming at you. So you're probably gauging But you're definitely be able to tell that they're coming this way. I mean, they're moving south.
Of course, are we thinking that a small inn on the road is going to be defense for something that a troop of something coming with drums?
We just need to get out. My goal is just to leave, regroup. Anything is better than right here.
Well, my goal is not to bring an army down on an innocent tavern on the road, says Finn.
We're like, says Finn. What are we, like 3 days away from the last town we visited?
You recall. It's great. How about I just move you guys to that map just a second?
Meanwhile, while all this is going on, you see Graybeard heaving things out of the bag of holding into the back of the wagon so that he can put the rod and the bag of coins into his bag of holding. Meanwhile, there's like javelins and arrows and grappling hooks and stuff coming out of a dented steel shield, a wheel of stinky cheese, all being flung into the back of the wagon from inside his bag of holding.
Okay. Yeah, you're 3 days outside of Yarder, and you were a day's ride from Calling Horns Inn to the
And
east.
we're like half a day away from the people who are driving away. The people we met on the road and spoke to last.
Yeah, maybe, not too much. They're probably maybe an hour or two to the west of you guys.
Oh, hopefully they're not fucked.
And
If
you
we
know
have
that
any-
to the north of you is definitely the Evermores. I mean, you guys would have known that's a place you've heard of, and it's a swampy area. Always has, all kinds of trouble always comes out of it.
So if we go south, the forest is south of us, right?
You can travel south. You're in the hills and plains, trees here and there. You would hit the Desserin River after about a day's travel, if you recall right, but you're not quite sure exactly. And if you kept going south, you think you might hit another road that leads around there, Jundar's Pass, but you're not quite sure how long that would. It might be 2 days, it might be 3 days by the time you hit that road.
So the high forest is more, you know what, I'm just gonna...
High Forest is definitely to the right of you, for sure. It's definitely
up
east
now.
of you.
Wagon. We're
I don't-
with a
what-
wagon.
I mean, what do you
Off-road
want to
is...
do?
Well, I'm just saying, if we're taking the wagon and trying to finish the mission with the dwarf body, we've got to stick to the road.
I mean, I'm looking to survive right now.
And
There are a
that's...
bunch of people coming at us.
I totally get that. Are we abandoning the wagon?
I don't think we should abandon the wagon. It's the only way
Okay.
most of us can
Agreed.
travel fast enough. Let's just hook the horses up and head east as fast as we can.
All right, let's do it. I was like, there's nothing next to us. Yeah, let's go east. Ride hard.
All right.
As hard as we can.
Are you going to gallop away? Or are you just going to go at a moving pace? And does everybody else just try to pile into the back? Is that what's happening?
I mean,
Or are you walking out
Yes.
and people are on each side? Or you guys need to tell me what you're doing.
I'm driving the wagon, so
Is driving the wagon faster than walking? Because if it is, they're in the wagon. If it's not, then they're on the foot.
yeah. Whatever will get us away from here the fastest.
Well, it's whatever the
'cause
driver of the wagon is going to do. If he's going to move these
Well, I
horses
mean,
into a gallop, then yeah, that would be quicker than walking. If he's just going to let them pull the wagon normally, that's about a walking
Can
pace.
we all fit in this wagon?
Sure,
Is
yeah.
my next question then.
Yeah, everybody could fit in.
All right.
All
Does
right.
Tigray have light, or does anybody else have a light spell?
No.
what do we need light for?
The horses can't see in the dark.
Do they care?
Betting
I mean-
they do.
I mean, they got us near the end though, right? Like if this is Coffee's watch, He's second to last.
Yeah, you guys aren't too far from sunup. It's not too many hours yet. Maybe an hour or two, and then sun will
All
be
right,
up.
I'll grab that torch on the ground and ride with that torch in my hand in the front of the wagon.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody else, put yourselves in the wagon then.
Yep. Lego.
Yeah, because blinders don't blind the horse; they just block all vision from the sides out on a horse and something like that. They've got to be able to see where they're moving.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna gallop away, I'm definitely gonna make a check to see if something happens. If you're gonna walk them out and you're just gonna start heading east like you're traveling like your normal pace in the normal day, then I won't make a check to see if anything happens to the horses. I guess if that helps your decision making.
I will go as fast as Graybeard can drive those horses.
Yeah. Lucian, you're telling us that there's an army coming towards us. We're not.
All
gonna
I'm
leave
saying
this
is you
place
heard some drums. I'm waiting for Graybeard to tell me what he's doing. He's the driver.
We will fast pace the horses. All out gallop in the dark, not a good idea if the horses will be affected by it.
Okay. All right, so let's move you guys to the other map.
We are ages away from where we need to be, by the way. I just looked at the map. Fucking ages.
Lots of nights of adventure.
All right,
Never
and
tell
how long
me.
do you guys go for at this pace?
How long can we hear the drums for?
Yeah.
You hear them for, well, the people that had the really good perception are still able to pick them out up in the distance for quite a while. It's not like they're, it's not like they're right behind you or anything, but you can tell there's drums to the north for sure. And then
we
how
can't
how
hear
long do
them,
you go at that pace would tell me how long you hear them.
It probably at least till sunup.
Okay, so at least 2 hours.
Yeah, if the horses can handle it. The second they start to get hoof, and we're not going to lose the horse.
Oh yeah. Probably in the very first, I don't know, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, you can tell they're sweating, but they're horses that are meant to pull, but they're pulling a wagon, and everything that you put in that wagon, all the people that you have in that wagon, it's a pretty solid load they're pulling. And they definitely have the horse sweat on them pretty quickly, but they're able to keep going.
All right. Well, then we'll do the 2 hours.
Yeah, and I would say after about an hour, you lose hearing the drums. It's in the distance far enough that you're not hearing them at the moment. And then the sun is coming up, so the sky is starting to light. So you're in that pre-dawn part where it's not very dark, but it's still the pre-dawn morning.
Okay, we'll slow the pace again.
Okay, so after an hour, you just run them for an hour then? Fast pace them?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then how many more hours do you keep going? When do you stop? Or do you? Or do you just push on to calling horns?
How we knew we were a ways out from there, right?
You were a day out when you made camp.
Let's just push on.
Yeah. At least to midday. And then we'll make a decision then.
Okay. So from that point, you definitely get another 10 miles. Be right there. So let me move you guys to
Are we getting a
here.
short rest on the back of this wagon?
Yeah, I would think. Well, probably when you guys slow down, probably not during the gallop. All right, so midday, you still got several miles to get to the place. Horses are definitely very tired.
I guess let's stop.
So, we were getting a rest?
When you slowed down, you could do it. Well, everybody but Graybeard would be able to do a short rest. He's driving.
All right. Fair enough.
Sirs and Rep are never taking a watch.
Trance, pointy ears, that's all I say.
And yeah, midday, horses are definitely need a rest at this point. You've pushed them. And you're still probably half a day away from calling horns at this point.
We need to take a rest, I think. Because I'm basically tapped out. The horses are tapped out. Finn's tapped out.
Oh, all
Coffee's
right.
fine.
Let's
I
just-
have no spell points left.
Let's get off the road and take a rest, I guess.
You
So we
guys got to
can't
tell me
do
what you're doing.
I mean, we can't do anything with the horses anyway, so we might as well.
Yep, take a break.
All right,
take her along
where
and get off
you
the
can
road.
get a little more descriptive here.
Take the horses off the road to the south, find a copse of trees, tether them, fix the wagon, everyone rests.
All right, how far south are you going?
Off the road.
Bow shot from the road, so they can't
Oh,
see
okay.
us.
So, but you can still see the road.
Well, I mean, we
Okay.
can't go off road. We have a wagon.
Well, you
That
can attempt
offer.
it.
We won't though.
Okay. So you're bow shot away from the road, and it's midday.
Yep.
You unhook the horses, and it's what you guys tell me what you're doing. I'm not telling you guys what you're doing.
Tying up the horses, fixing the wagon, taking a long rest.
Yeah, we're taking the break.
Okay, so everybody takes a long rest.
Yes.
What does that get us back?
Everything.
Yeah, it
We
allows.
have our
Well,
hit dice.
you get half of the hit dice that you didn't use back on your short rest.
Long rest.
Right, your short
Do we get
rest you
spell
can
points
use your
back?
hit dice, and then on your long rest you recover half of the hit dice that you used.
Okay.
And you
What
get all
about-
your HP back, all your spell slots.
Perfect. That's all I need.
And anybody on watch? Anybody do anything during that time? Or everybody just hanging out under the wagon, sleeping.
I'll take a watch.
Elf trances.
Yeah, the trance, but I'll take for my first half, I'll take a watch. And then I'll take the trance the second half. Because I'm real nervous about these about these drums.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm
8
sure-
hours would put you. It is nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Long rest, I guess, is over, but it's middle of the night at this point. What would you like to do?
Hook the horses back up and start back down the road to the east.
Yep. Just take it nice and leisurely.
Okay. Travel through the night.
Convoy. Trucking through the night.
No, you did.
Yeah. Okay. So that would get you guys probably just as the sun is rising on the next day is when you see Calling Horns comes into view.
Perfect timing. Holy shit.
All right. Let me bring that up.
If I had one of those heart monitor things on, one of those Fitbits, it would be like, hey, calm down.
An exciting episode for you, huh?
There's a couple times in there where the old blood pressure would have definitely been like Hulk, 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 you know.
All right,
David
so
Banner.
the last time a couple of you had been through here, it's been several years since you've been down this road, and the last time you guys had traveled through here, and this would be probably Ian, Finn, Tigray, or Coffee, and probably Ardreth. I think we said Ardreth has traveled this way before.
Yep.
So you four, but it hasn't been recently, but you have been out this way in some of the years that you've been, alive at this point. And you recall it as being just a large inn that sits near the road. But as you guys come up, you see you see the inn that you recognize as the Calling Horn, which stands kind of right where Jundar's Pass meets up with the Evermore Way. So it's kind of there's another road here, which is called Jundar's Pass. And it sits up on like a rise a little bit up over what looks to be kind of like a small village has begun to grow up around here. Like the last time you were here, you don't remember a village being here, but now it's kind of a village has started to sprout. It's made up of just basically like log cabin type houses, very kind of rustic, rows of small log type cottages and bark shingled rooftops. The Calling Horse Inn itself is a large fieldstone structure with adjoining stables, stands atop a ridge that overlooks the intersection, and it's all surrounded by tall old trees. The inn itself. And you see the morning as you see people. Looks like they're doing their normal morning stuff. So you see some people carrying buckets of water from one place to another. It looks like some farmers are getting up and starting to move out into some fields that are out and around. You're starting to see like the early signs of people waking up and getting up and starting work. And that kind of thing as you guys come strolling into this crossroads.
Well, we're healed up after a long rest, right? Do we need to stop for very long? Can we still hear the drums?
You haven't heard them. You didn't hear them since the last time you guys left the road. Or I guess more accurately, after an hour of running your horses, you haven't heard them since then.
Okay. So.
We need provisions, or should we just? It's morning. You want to just see if we can buy some more horses for anybody?
Yes, horses.
Got a whole sack of giant money.
That's true. Yeah. Did you count? Can one of us see? Well, Graybeard has it in. Graybeard, can we have counted that out while you were?
So it's all good by me if someone wanted to count it out.
Sure. I guess since I'm alive, I'll say I'll counted it out since I was in the back.
Okay.
I counted out the money. How much was there?
Okay, so
And
you
what was
found 270 gold pieces in the bag.
Okay.
There was 23 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
40 electrum pieces.
Holy cow, Batman.
And 2,600 copper pieces.
Did you say 2,600?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
2,600.
All right. So we have a good chunk of change.
And you do recognize that it's all coinage that is coinage you recognize. So, it's not like giant coins or anything. It's
Human.
They were
yeah,
giants
it's
coins,
it's
but now they're not.
obviously something it got from raiding or.
How do you think they work with that money with their big hands? Like, how awkward do you think that is?
Do you know giants very well? Or not?
Not yet. I'm learning. Count this as my education.
Yeah. You
For
would
next
probably
year.
think that they don't use that money.
It's just for funsies. It's for decoration. They'll put
Clearly,
it in
they
a jar.
value stupid stuff like hemp rope attached to a bucket. That's what
Well-
they carry around with them.
All that coinage would be to pour in a big pot to melt down to
Yeah.
make real stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They wouldn't. They
Ah.
don't necessarily use
So giant coins are worth more then?
No, I don't think they even have a coinage. They just build what they
Oh.
need or take what they don't have. Barter.
All right. So yeah, let's buy some horses. What is the ratio? It's 10, 10, 10, right? 10 copper for 10 for a silver, 10 silver for gold.
Are you doing the math on how it all splits out?
I think it's 100 copper for a gold.
100 copper for a gold.
It'd be 10 copper for a silver.
Fucking 2,600 copper is only 26 gold, guys. But,
Platinum. Yeah.
Platinum. That's 2.6 platinum. So, yeah, we have a shit ton of money. I'm just trying to see how much we have so we know how much we can spend. Yeah, let's see if we can buy some horses. Let's go find some people. Talk to some people.
Well, yeah, you're on the road in the center of town. Mostly what's around you at the moment is just like farming cottages.
We've only got to buy two more
Up
horses.
on the hill is the inn.
We have Nod. You have the 2 on the thing. So that's 2 for the thing. Graybeard has that.
Yep.
And what is there? It's coffee, Ardreth, me, Jarrel. There's 4 of us, but some of us can ride in the wagon if need be. We don't need to buy 4.
Ooh, I want a horse.
Ardreth wants a horse, so we're getting Ardreth a horse. I mean, they're just nice to keep pace though, but they are a pain in the ass. I mean, I can't speak for Copy or Jarl. Do you think they'd want a horse?
Oh, of course not.
No, fuck horses then.
That's what they get for not being here.
So yeah, we'll get
They're-
2
they're
horses.
Oh, fuck your horses. I am so sorry.
About that. Yeah, let's see if we
Well,
can buy 2
you're not
horses.
necessarily seeing any horses around. You're seeing people with oxen at the moment. You're seeing goats.
I hold up my
pigs.
hand and I grab the nearest person. And I ask them, "Hello, hi, do you have any horses?"
And yeah, they kind of look big-eyed at you as they see your pointy ears and your gear, and they kind of shake their head. No, but you might check the inn.
For horses?
Right.
Sure, that's a weird place to keep them. And I head off to the inn.
Clop, 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 clop.
Okay. Yeah, so the tavern is more like a coaching inn. So it's like a place where, the coaches. It has a walled area where you could drive coaches into, so you guys can pull your wagon in through these gates, and you actually see a coach in there, and then it has a stables area, and then it has the main inn in this kind of little walled area as you guys come rolling in.
Graybeard, Ardreth, and Coffee. There's 6 of us. All right. I go up to the Tavern Keep. Is this place open? This place is open, right?
Yeah, it's morning time. You see some stable hands here and there in the courtyard area. There's you could probably see a few lights from inside the inn. So there's fires are started. Although you don't see anybody out in the immediate courtyard at the moment. You see stable boys back over near the stable building. Look like they're maybe moving hay from one area to another.
I walk over to those young boys. Hello, young humans. Do you sell horses?
And the boy looks at you and, no, we just feed them, Lady Elf.
Do you not use the horses? Are they pets?
Well, he kind of leads you over to where the stable area is, and you see like several horses in there, and he says, "Well, these are the coach horses," and he kind of holds his hand out, pointing at them.
I really want to play dumb, but we'll move on. I look very I just sort of frown, furrow my brow, and I walk over to the group again, and I'm like, they don't sell horses here. They keep them around for coaches, or so they say.
Yeah, I mean, it would be common. I mean, it's not like something that you guys wouldn't have seen or done before, but it's obviously that coaches would pull in, their horses would be taken care of before they would be moving on for the rest of their journey. It's possible other people in the town might have horses themselves, but they're obviously a pretty prized possession. And although, offer them enough money, and I'm sure they could sell a horse, but you're not seeing any immediately. And ask, the stable boy isn't going to be able to just hand you a horse.
Is the town big enough to have a trading post?
No, it's not even a town. It's an inn, and there are some farms and stuff that have built up around it. That's it. It is not even... Nightstone was a bigger place than Callinghorns.
Grab some drinks, get some provisions. Let's get on the road.
We don't need any provisions.
And let's
Oh yeah,
grab some drinks and then get on the road.
I will ask if this fine town has any coffee.
You asking the boy?
Sure.
Innkeeper.
Yeah, he kind of points to the inn and says, I'm sure the inn would.
All right. I walk
We'll leave
into
Nod
the
under a
inn.
tree and walk into the inn as well.
Okay, is anybody staying out? What's happening with the wagon?
Nod has that on lock.
Anybody staying with the body in the wagon?
Frack. Bring me some coffee and some bacon, and I'll stay.
All right. Coffee and bacon. Got it.
And I gotta go check the house elves may still be awake, and that would be bad. So I'll be BRB.
Okay.
Go for it, buddy.
Okay, so heading into the inn is... and I'll say maybe Jarrel and Coffee will stay with the wagon also. It just puts them
All right.
there, which makes that good.
Nod can't go in anyway.
And then, so Ian, Finn, and what is Ardreth doing?
I'm gonna go in the inn.
Okay, so you three kind of head into the inn. As you go through the door, you actually remember probably being here at some point. Maybe some of the tables have moved or been rearranged, or maybe a little bit of it's changed, but it does still feel like the same place you might have stopped in the last time you were through many years ago. So they've kept the same building, and they've kept it in good repair. And then let me get back to my notes here just a second. There we go. So you see a female human standing behind the counter who's currently looks like maybe she's counting money or counting some currency. You see several servants are mopping floors or cleaning tables at this point. All seem to be human at this point. You hear sounds in the kitchen, and you can smell food being made. There are a couple of probably patrons in here that they look, the clothing they wear is like farmers. And you see also two humans that are dressed in kind of like coaching leathers. So they're probably, when you look at them, you guess they're probably the drivers or guards of the coach. And they are eating a breakfast at one of the tables as you walk in.
Why is it always... Oh shit, I forgot one. 260 silver.
I will
pieces.
walk up to the barkeep, order something inexpensive, and then let him know that we were attacked.
That's a she.
That we were attacked about a day's ride to the west by a giant and 2 trolls.
Okay.
And then we heard drums all the way in.
And a lot of orcs.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so she, as you walk up and you order, and she says, well, you look like you've had a pretty rough night, and she's telling one of the serving girls to bring you some of the bread that's being baked in the back. And she mentions to you that her name is Tamerlane Zor.
Zor.
Is she bringing that to the bar?
Yeah, they're going to bring it up to where you're standing.
Thank you very much.
And I'm typing in her name. There you go. And she looks and says, let me guess. Troll problems?
Giant problems, orc problems. Really, all we didn't see were goblins.
She kind of quirks her eyebrow when you say giants and goblins, and she kind of looks and says, well, we're close to the Evermore, so we often can get orc raids or we can get troll raids, but we haven't had too many hill giants out here lately.
Oh, I wish it was a fire giant. Another fucking fire giant.
And at that, she definitely pauses what she's doing, and she's like, a fire giant? How far from here?
Day and a half, I think, right? Day and a half? Day?
Yeah. Our day's ride to the west. Close.
I mean, it's
and do you think that it's on its way here? Which way was it traveling?
Oh, we killed it.
I mean, we killed it. We heard drums, but they were going south.
And we lost horses in the battle. I don't suppose there's any place in town that we could pick up a couple spare mounts.
Yeah, she gives you a nod for when you say you've killed the fire giant, and kind of a very respectful sizing you up kind of. That's an impressive feat. And she says, well, the horses that we have here are for the guards that we keep, because we have, I would say, every now and then, probably once a month or so, we're either battling orcs or we're battling trolls that are coming out of the Evermores. And it seems like in the last couple of weeks, we've been fighting them even more frequently. We can't tell what's going on up in the Evermores, but something's happening that we've been having to defend the inn quite often. She says, as far as other horses, she says the carriage are going to want their horses. They're heading west. I'm going to definitely have to tell them what they might be getting into. But you said you were able to defeat the fire giant, so maybe the road is clear.
One can hope. We heard drums.
And she kind of thinks to herself, fire giants, I wonder why they would be this far south.
I mean, crazy things happening in other towns.
Nothing in my bag would lead to that, honest.
Yeah, you say that.
No.
Who would be the best?
Loud voice.
Who would be the best chance of us picking a horse up locally? I mean, convincing them to part with a horse.
Or two.
She thinks about it, and she's like, well, you might be able to get a plow horse off one of the farmers if you offer them a pretty good amount. Maybe 2, but it's pretty rough ground out here, and they would have to be paid pretty well to get it.
Sounds like we're walking for a while.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And none of your coaches are heading east at this point?
West.
The coach that's here is heading west. We have the one group that's here. A group of passengers stopped in last night and then are heading west. I think they're going to Waterdeep eventually, I think is what they said.
Good luck. Have fun.
And she puts out several drinks for you. She's not even charging you as you guys are giving her information. She's can tell you're parched and you've been traveling.
Where are those travelers? I ask her to point them out to me.
She says they have not come down from their rooms yet. but she says the drivers are over eating breakfast there. And when she points at the two guys that are in like it's kind of like a leather armor, but it's more like a coach uniform. Very recognizable as people that, coach drivers and the guy that kind of rides shotgun type thing.
I will go over and make polite conversation with them and ask them about the road to the east from here, since they've already been down it.
Okay, yeah. The one tells you that he said, well, we had a rainstorm a couple days back, and we were pretty close to the Evermoors. As you know, when you head east, the road gets closer and closer to the Evermoors and the marshes, and the marsh land, or the marsh water is definitely a lot higher than normal. So it's pretty close to the road, but it wasn't too bad. Just had some mud here and there. We kept a pretty good pace. We didn't see anything while traveling, but we've been hearing that, lots of caravans have been going missing. We keep hearing rumors that different towns are being attacked all up and down the Evermore way, so I would be careful out there.
I'll let them know about the attack we got hit with.
Yeah, they look pretty
Tell 'em,
concerned
"Take
when you're
care."
telling them, like you tell them like it's giants and trolls and orcs.
Oh my.
And they kind of finish their breakfast pretty quick, and then they head out, and it looks like they're heading out to where their carriage is.
Is there anywhere to buy things in this place? In this town?
Probably like mundane things that farmers would sell, things that
Like a tent, maybe?
adventuring gear, probably not. This wouldn't be like an outfitter's place for. This is more of like a place that would just to stop over and then move on kind of place.
So that's a negatory on the tents.
Yeah, you're not seeing any shelves with tents and price tags on them. No Walmart.
I guess. I mean, there's not much else to do except warn them and run and go.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to stay.
Let's keep on keeping on.
Okay. All right, so everybody just files back out.
There's plenty of room in the wagon. As long as we don't tire those horses out, we might as well just start riding and go. It'll be better than walking.
We should probably go slowly anyways. It's treacherous road near the moors.
And it's morning time. Are you going to make a full day's travel, or you? Because you've already traveled like half a day.
I mean,
I don't see why not.
yeah, as
long as
long
we
as
got
the
the
horse
light.
can keep going.
Or I guess I'm asking you, are you going to try to make 21 miles, even though you've not really, you've just stopped and talked for maybe 15, 20 minutes? Or are you just going to make 10 miles and then rest? Because you've already been traveling for 10 miles. And the only reason I ask is because it makes a difference on how tired the horses are.
Well, exactly. Let's just go until they tire out. I mean, we have no set schedule anymore. Fuck sleeping schedules. at this
Hey,
point.
Well, you can push horses past what, I mean.
Jarrel, make sure he talks to those stable or the coach hands and has them fill out more of that map with him.
Good.
Yeah, you guys know that what you're looking for is probably 2 days ride out.
Yep, but a map is very valuable.
And
sure they would
you're looking,
know
because
what
you're
to
looking
look
for the road that heads south to Noanar's hold, correct?
I mean, it's just a straight shot, isn't it? Just follow the road.
You guys aren't going to deliver the saddles?
Oh shit, that's right. Fucking goddamn it. Where's that?
You guys are just
Did
funny.
we already get paid for this?
You
I'm
did.
frazzled, man.
You did.
It's been a long night. Okay. It's been a long week. Got attacked by some orcs, some trolls, homicide giants.
All right, so I'm going to move you 10 more miles down the road.
Oh, no.
This is the point where the horses are tired. You can push on; they will keep going, or you can rest.
No,
Probably
We'll
better to
rest.
rest them.
it's like another 20 days. We're not pushing these horses.
And there's a
Let's take a
road
rest.
coming up that
I
goes.
take my time to carve like 3 notches on my bow.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are midday. You haven't seen any other travelers on the road once you get past Calling Horns. You haven't heard any drums. You are slowly getting closer to the Evermoors. You're starting to pick up like the scent of it. You know it's to the north. It's kind of creeping closer and closer to the road. You know the road that heads south to Noanar's Hold is probably a day's travel at this point. Or you can just continue on the Evermore Way and continue towards Felbar Citadel. But
I mean,
you
we
guys
might
tell
as
me.
well.
So it's midday. Just stay the rest of the day.
Rest the
Get up in the
horses.
morning and then go.
Our entire
Or-
schedule is literally dependent on these horses. Are they tired? Stop. Are they not? Go.
Right, but I guess the key. Okay, so yeah, after the sun just about goes down, the horses are now rested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend from noon to 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Horses are resting. Now they seem pretty fine. It's about 8 p.m.
I'm sure eventually our sleep schedule will get fixed.
That's what you tell me when.
Well, let's head
Not
down
now.
to
Start going.
Noanar's. Yeah. I mean, why not? Famous last words.
All right, travel
To Noanar's Hold.
10 miles at night. All right. So probably about 3 in the morning you get to the crossroad that would head south.
Careful with the turn, Graybeard. The sharp one.
I got it.
All right. And then
A fiddler comes out.
He's got an old white hound.
His name's Reb Tevya.
all right, so you get another 10 miles down the road. Horses are definitely tired from traveling throughout the night. And now it's probably about 11 in the morning.
And
I
tis
was
we
waiting
rest.
for, and then the ambush starts.
Yeah, and tis we rest. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Lucian. This is just going to be our pace until we get to a place or something happens.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to watch for a reason. A watch list.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So you guys go through your rest. Let's see. Nope, nothing there. So it's about 8 p.m. again. Horses are arrested.
And the party is Creston. No, I don't know. I can't. I couldn't think of it one fast enough.
All right. So it's about 8 p.m. again, 9 p.m. You guys are breaking camp, heading south.
Yep.
Okay. This road is definitely a lot more of a dirt road, less of a main road like the Evermore road was, the Evermore Way. And you get probably about another 5 miles, and one of your horses starts limping and stops pulling.
God damn it, horses.
And it's
So-
probably, we'll say it's
I
about
have
midnight.
animal handling. Does that help to diagnose it?
Yeah. Yep. So you can go ahead and make an animal check roll, animal handling roll.
I've got lay on hands. Will that fix it?
Better than my observation skills, probably.
Yeah. Looks like what's happened is it's pulled a tendon.
Oh, you can fix that.
That's not good.
Yeah, it probably stepped in a hole or a rut at some point, and then so now it's kind of favoring
Can
that
my-
leg, and it's not pulling.
Yeah, can Finn fix him?
Can 1 point of a lay on hands do anything for it?
Yeah, I think lay on hands could heal an animal. I don't see why it couldn't. I don't know if it would just be 1 point.
Just dump them one by one, like you're trying to fill up the tank.
Yeah.
It's like a trickle charge.
Yeah, I'll just make a roll for it. Let's see. It would use up. Let's see. Let's see how bad it is. Uses up 4 of them.
I do so.
Okay.
Glowing hands, Mr. Miyagi.
Wax on,
Fix.
wax off.
Ah, yeah. Heal
All right.
first,
So
or-
horse's leg looks like it's healing. Looks like it can move again. And again, it was, what did I say time it was? Midnight? Yeah, it's midnight.
Cool. Wait, it's midnight?
Standard watch order.
Yeah. Standard watch.
Okay. Let's go through that. Nope. Rules look good there. So watch goes uneventful. You guys break camp in the morning.
And keep on keeping on.
And that gets us...
And rinse and repeat every day.
Yep, rinse and repeat. Really, these are good days.
Yeah, so about midday, you make it to Noanar's hold. You start rolling in to Noanar's.
You might notice, those who are more perceptive, you might notice Ian just do like a slight sigh of relief as we finally get to the town after an uneventful trip. Just once, goddammit. Just once.
So this one, you see this one's a village that's basically on the edge of the high forest. And you actually have seen, you've as you were traveling, if you zoom in a little, you can see you've been skirting the high forest for quite a ways. So for at least, 10, 15 miles. So you can tell that the village seems to be a little run down, not well maintained as you come in at noon here. The Noanar's Hold is a hunting lodge that sits, again, just similar to the way Callinghorns does, up above the village. It kind of looks over the village. And then the village is a lot of smallish village buildings, again, that have small farms or like either pig farms or livestock type farms, goats and that kinds of stuff. Most of the villagers you're seeing are they seem like it's a pretty poor place.
Who's getting all these expensive saddles?
And but there is the hunting lodge is a keep, Looking for the description
Hopefully they
of
have
it here.
horses.
The keep is nestled among old pine trees on a hilltop overlooking the sleepy village. Building has, you can tell it's about 3 stories, corner turrets, rooftop battlements. Although you see one of the turrets' rooftops has been collapsed, leaving a gaping hole through which birds and other creatures seem to fly in and out of. Up on that hill, as you can tell, all the windows are bricked up. So none of the windows actually have glass in them. They all have they've been bricked up.
Does it look like recent stonework?
No, it looks like they've been bricked up for a while.
All right.
And you guys are just entering the village.
I look for a courier. I try and find a courier.
You see a lot of kind of farmers and villagers. So like
You're right next to the high forest. Goddammit.
yeah, and everybody here is human. You're not seeing any elves at all.
Fucking hate
No other
humans
races
so much.
that you see at the moment.
I I once again hold out my arm and grab the closest person, and I say, "Hello, do you have a leader in this town?" Human?
Awesome question. A leader.
And then I assume we're also looking for the place we're gonna deliver these guys.
Yeah, that was Narth's quest for you guys.
Yeah.
And you guys are looking for somebody named Amaranth, I believe.
Castellan Amaranth Mulnabar.
Yeah, he's the Castellan. Yep, that's exactly who you're looking for. So the person you ask will just say, well, I don't know about leader, but you can go talk to Mr. Filleroy. He owns the inn. And you see another building that is the White Hart Inn. And this is a place for Ian. This is a place that probably has you on edge. Number one. And number two, being from the forest, you had a pretty big prejudice against these people that have lived here and hunted in these woods. Although there was no direct conflict or war, they definitely did not like each other.
I'll murder every one of you if you cause problem. No. And I ask one more time, and where might one find Castellan Amaranth Mulnabar?
Oh, yeah. And he kind of slowly points up to the keep and says, well, the Castellan, you would find him up there. And he kind of gives you a kind of a, when he points at the keep, a fearful look and says, it's a look of, I'm glad you're going and I'm not.
Why do you look so scared, human?
He gives you a look and he says, well, I have things to be doing. And he just kind of trundles off.
Humans. Yeah, and you'll see.
And a lot of these people are averting their eyes from you guys. Like they're not making eye contact. They are not engaging you hardly at all. They're just trying. They've got the look of they hope you're going to pass by soon.
I've seen some shit. All right. So where do we go first? In or deliver these saddles?
Get rid of these saddles.
All right. Let's truck along.
All right. So yeah, you find a road that kind of winds up to this keep. You come up to the keep, and it appears even the doors are pretty stout oaken doors, but all the windows are blocked in. You guys are standing up at the front of the keep. You don't see any movement, or you don't hear anything as you get to the front of this kind of ramshackle keep that's up here.
At the whole time we're riding along, I'm flicking random coppers at the like poor children.
Yeah, they're They run and grab them. So you see
And
lots
when
of kids
they,
grabbing 'em.
when they like look up at me, I give them like the kind of a dwarvy grin, kind of a piratey thing. And
You
if
see
any
them,
of them,
you actually see them see you, recognize that you're a dwarf, and you give them
Yeah.
a grin, and
Yeah.
they run away with fear.
do they take the coins at least?
Yeah. Some of them,
All right.
like some drop them like immediately, like they think it's a trap or
Yeah.
a trick. Other ones grab
right.
them and snatch them and run for it, looking over their shoulder to see if you're chasing them.
Okay. I still
What did you
it,
do?
like the whole way through town. I'm flicking coins at
Yeah, you're getting the same reaction from everybody. You notice it's once they recognize you're a dwarf, because it seems like they're all looking at the elves as you guys are walking in.
yeah.
And they're almost like didn't even pay attention that a dwarf is the one driving the cart. But once they notice you're a dwarf, you see fear in their eyes.
It's all good by me. The poor have received some coinage. Should I just roll like a d20 or something?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can just mark off whatever you want.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are standing up in front of this keep.
I knock on it with great disdain.
Okay, so yeah, you knock, and you get no answer at first.
I knock harder.
Okay.
Nod barks loudly.
Attaboy, you're getting way better at that. I really like it. Doing good, Nod.
Yeah, so maybe probably like 5 minutes later, you notice that there's an iron slit in the door, slides aside, and the first thing you recognize is that it's probably only about 4 feet off the ground. And you see somebody looking from behind it, and he says, "What you want?"
Who are you?
And you hear a harumph from the other side of the door. "I'm Amaranth. Who are you? Why are you banging on my door?"
Are you Castellan Amaranth Molnabar?
And then he kind of, maybe. Who's asking?
Did you order harnesses and saddles from Tribor?
Oh yeah, you start to hear like the door being unbarred several times, and you see a dwarf open the door, and he kind of squints at the light and says, "Oh, it's about time you brought my saddles." Yeah, we're pretty close, Brian. We'll be just a few minutes here.
Yes. They're here.
Yeah, so he comes out to the wagon and he takes a look at him and he says, Fine, just put him here in the foyer." And he
I look at
pretty much
Graybeard.
treats you guys like, like servants, kind of.
I look at Graybeard. All yours, buddy.
Got it. And I start hoofing the saddles.
All right. And yeah, so as he just has you put him in the foyer, and you notice all the other doors are all closed and locked. You're not hearing anything else. And then the minute you put the last saddle in, he's like, "All right, on your way." And he's trying to shove the door kind of shut as you're trying to walk out it, push out it,
Hobnail
it.
boot. Hobnail boot in the door. Right. So we drop off the saddles, and then let's see, how does this go? Maybe you pay us so we can pay the other man.
He goes, "Oh, I knew it. You were going to try to make me pay for these twice? I've already paid for these saddles."
We did already get a down payment on these.
Yeah, GB.
No. Well, I guess that's just our way then, isn't it? And
I knew
in
not
all-
to trust that Tezarin.
I lean in all dwarf-like, and I'm like, Tezarin? Oh, that guy. No, this was me. Sorry. Well, guess I had a little accounting error. Good day to you.
And he's grumbling, "Never
pull
heard of
my
a
boot.
dwarf with an accounting error before." Kind of dwarf is he, as he's trying to shove the door shut and start to
pulled my
bolt it
foot
again.
out.
Yeah, and you hear like a bunch of bolts, like it's like 3 or 4, 5 bolts, overly bolting the door. And you guys have delivered your saddles. And I
I
think
look at
we'll call it there as you guys are kind of getting up in your wagon and looking at each other and then deciding. And when we start next week, I think we will pick up with what you plan to do with the rest of your day or starting to travel outside of Noanar's hold.
Cool.
So you guys had another epic battle and no biggie. Walked right through it.
yeah, cakewalk.
Yeah, walk in the park.
It was like a dessert. It's like a
Was that
light
4
dessert.
out of 6 of us were dead at one point?
It's an awful lot of 2 hits going on.
Oh, you guys had that easy. In fact, had you had all your players, it'd have been even easier.
I was
Giant
inching away, man. I was ready to
Giant-
run.
Giant hits us, we hit floor.
Yep.
They are tough. So we'll do XP next week for that
66.
engagement. And then you guys went through Calling Horns. Nothing there, though. Nothing happened on the road. Noanars, you guys finished that quest. That doesn't give you XP. It just gives you the money that you were already given. So you guys already had the money for that. But then you will continue your long trek towards Felbar City. Or, I'm sorry, Citadel
We
Felbar.
break the money out, or are you keeping it in for the party?
Let's
I
break
don't
it
think
out.
She heard, I was gonna say I don't think she heard you.
Oh, okay.
She did all the legwork of divvying it up.
Yeah, I hope so. I already noted mine.
Oh, how much was it?
It's in chat.
Yeah, go up a little bit on
In
chat.
chat? Oh, okay. Thanks. Cool. Thanks.
All right, you guys got some more map opened up, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think the hard thing is with those character sheets is it's not always clear what all the abilities do when they're running. It's like you understand it when you're running your own character, but if I have to try to remember what are Graybeard's stuff or what is all the things the Paladin can do or what are all the things the Bard can do, it's just way too much for me to remember.
Well, T Gray's the one that screws you up.
And that one's even worse.
You should. I still think it's you got too much crap going on as a DM to have to run 2 characters.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I'm going to shut
guys.
down. Yeah, I'm going to shut down the stream. I want to say thanks for everybody joining. We had some action tonight. We had some role play tonight, so that was good. We'll come back and we'll continue on the road towards Citadel Felbar, and check out the VODs on the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel. And we will hopefully see you next time. I'll leave it on the character sheet for just a bit, and we'll see you in the next one.